Hi, welcome to Free Spirit and welcome to a close-up review. This is of an Oracle deck I actually bought, I think about a year ago, and I put it to the side as really special to devote some time to it. And then I was just led to it today and I realized, wow, what a perfect divine timing to bring this on the channel right now when we're being urged to step fully into all we are. And it's all about healing our hearts and going forward and feeling divinely empowered, and really going forward with the fullness of all we are and such healing. And this is such an exquisite deck. I mean, I'm telling you, not many Oracle decks and Tarot decks, when I get them, I immediately open them up and use. But then every so often I get a deck where it's like I put it to the side for a special time. And this easily is one of the most gorgeous Oracle decks I own, I have to say. And you can see from my channel, I have hundreds at this point. The Native Heart Healing Oracle. These are 42 sacred mandalas for raising your vibration. And it's from Melanie Ware. And at the end, I'll show you the cards and then I'll do a bonus reading for you at the end. So it comes in this beautiful box. Just Native Heart Healing Oracle. Wait till you see the cards. They're so beautiful. They're so beautiful. You open it up. It comes with a guidebook. And wait till you see the backs of the cards. I'll show you the backs of the cards and then I'll show you the guidebook, because the cards are large oracle cards. And look at this. I mean, I put it this way. Hold on a second. Yeah, this way. Is that beautiful? I think the backs of the cards are so exquisite. You can just get lost. I love pretty backs of cards. You know, I'm a stickler for that. These are not gilded, but I just found the backs of the cards exquisite. Exquisite, exquisite. And so you go in here, it's like a small guidebook here. It opens up. You'll have a black and white picture. It will give you the number, Sun God. You'll look it up in the it will have a number on the card that you look up for the meaning. It will give you 3 keywords: action, celebration, a positive outlook. And it will go into a big description. It will give you also a quote here: the time of ascension has come for you. Bask in the brilliance of the sun rays and feel your life reignite. Rejoice in the celebration of you. And then it even gives you a sun god meditation, and it gives you key elements: golden ray, the 7 main chakras: fire, water, optimism, light, life, constellations, ascension. Isn't that amazing that we just went right to that? When this is such a moment of ascension with all that's going on. That's why I said it's like divine timing. I'm showing you this deck now when I've had it for a year. The time is now for this. So at the end, I can't wait to see what cards we get. But this deck, it is so pretty. I will say it is one of the most exquisite decks I have. I love, love, love the backs of the cards. When you see the cards, some of them, like I was just going through them real quickly, it almost moves you to tears. Some of it, it's so, this is a lot of sacred geometry in here, sacred symbols. And it's something where when you look at it, the beauty of it, I don't know, you almost get tears in your eyes of what it brings up for you. But it will have keywords down here: Wheel of Creation. You tap into your intuition, and then you can go in the guidebook. You'll look it up by the number 1 and get the whole description. I love, love, love the backs of the cards. Self-mastery. And they're real, this is all sacred geometry. This is all secret, like sacred codes in here. Transmitting self-mastery to you, and you can see what you pick up. And also go into the guidebook. Star Child. I just love these cards. Record Keeper. I just think it's so beautiful. There's something so, so beautiful. Stargate of Orion. Primal Flower Essence. Wait till you see some of the cards. Really, I just love so much. The 7 Sisters. Dream Shield. Conscious Channeling. That's what's on the back of the deck. I mean, I love that. Conscious channeling. Oh my gosh. I just love, love, love. I love, love, love. I love that that's the back of the card too. Conscious channeling. Self-discovery. Grandmother Moon. And all the moon phases. The more you stare at it, the more you pick up from it. New Moon. Look how beautiful that is. The crescents. New Moon. I love it. It almost looks like jewels. Silver Moon. You see he's howling. The crescent. the eyes here, the whole, and the more you look at it, the more you get out of the card. Silver moon, what, silver wolf. I love this card, universal love. I love, love, love this card, universal love. I love, love, love this card. It's so beautiful. There's something about it. If you keep looking at it, it almost moves you to tears. There's something that is almost transmitted to you. Divine masculine. The Lakota tribe. Eagle medicine. Sacred serpent. Relic of time. Unity. So pretty. The sun god that we flipped to. Look at that. Sun god. The four directions. Self-focus. It's beautiful. I just love these cards so much. Spirit of bear. Yeah, there's like a claw in here. White buffalo. Moonflower. I love this one, Goddess Butterfly. I love, love, love this card so much. Goddess Butterfly. Ancient Dragonfly. Full Moon. Surrender. Stillness. I love this card too, Self-Love. And you could see there are doves in here. And the lotus, it's just so beautiful the more you look at it. It's so compassionate and tender. This one like took me up a little bit. The more you look at it, there's something, see the faint outline of the white birds back here besides the outline here, the lotus. There's something that's so beautiful when you look at these cards. Keeper of the light. I love that card too. I mean, that's stunning. The colors in here, the geometry in here. Soul star chakra. Crown chakra. I can't wait to see what we get. Third eye chakra. Look at all the flowers around. I just love some of these cards. I don't know why they make me tear up. I don't know why. It's so interesting how it does. Because it's simple, you know, sacred geometry or something, but it speaks to your soul more than a huge, I don't know, throat chakra. Like you feel it within the geometry of what that means to be activated in your throat chakra. Heart chakra. Solar plexus chakra. Sacral chakra. Base chakra. You could feel it almost, base chakra, when you look at it. And earth star chakra. So these were the Native Heart Healing Oracle. I love, love, love the backs of these cards. And this would be conscious channeling is what you're looking at. That image is on the back of the cards. There's something so beautiful about it. When I bought it, I remember, you know, I'm a fanatic about stained glass. It looks a little stained glass to me. It looks jeweled to me. I'm all about jewel looking and crystal looking and the colors in here. I just adore, adore, adore. I can't get enough of it. This is really one of the, it really spoke to my soul, like my heart, this deck, calling it the Native Heart Oracle. So let's pull some cards. Let's shuffle the cards and I'll read from the guidebook so you can get a taste. And tapping into the Native Heart Healing Oracle, if there was ever a time for this deck and messages from this deck, as we're being called on to raise our vibration right now, be that light. They kept on saying, raise your light now. We're doing tremendous healing. We have to come forward with the fullness of all we are this time, all the facets of ourselves, and step up and step out right now has been an occurring message. So this is really to empower you. It's literally to help raise your vibration. Yep, literally 42 sacred mandalas for raising your vibration. And whenever it's so dark or turbulent or crazy or chaotic in the world, that's when we really are called on to, like they kept on saying, answer the call. We keep getting those cards every time I do a reading. It's for us to raise our vibration, keep raising our vibration. Tap into all your divine power. Ooh, God. my voice. Let's see. What are the messages for from our native heart healing oracle from the Mandalas? What are the messages for right now? Anyone who finds this video, what are the messages? Why am I showing this deck? Whoa! Divine Masculine. Wow. Ew, Divine Masculine's being worked on at this time. That's what I'm getting. It's all about the Divine Masculine. Let's see, Divine Masculine energies. It's the balance of opposites swaying into equilibrium, a platonic friendship. Excuse me. Okay, so you currently stand in a world that is experiencing the rising and reawakening of the Divine Feminine. The Divine Feminine has risen to bring balance and to shift the polarities of a world where the pendulum has overswung towards the masculine and henceforth lost the essence of key sacred male energies. The Divine Masculine is a true representation of the solar energies that bring a warming life force. The Divine Masculine activates energy, fire, and higher aspects of intelligence to bring a lightning rod of illumination to a world seeking unity. You can't make this up. Talk about how it's powerfully for right now, these messages. Why it took a year for me to show this on the channel for this reading. This card is guiding you to bring symmetry to your world. It speaks of an equilibrium between the masculine and feminine. A feeling world would not exist without the illumination of the mental. One simply cannot be without the other. It is time to rebalance your mind, body, and spirit so you have a stronger, clearer foundation. This mandala also speaks of someone who is about to embark on a sacred rite of passage from manhood or fatherhood. It may also indicate someone who's journeying into a new stage of life as an elder. These are all phases to be honored, and this card indicates the importance of being with kindred brothers. So it goes into a Divine Masculine meditation, but the key elements is the golden ray, crown chakra, solar plexus chakra, fire, air, grandfather, son, gentleness, harmony, heart, and mind as one. It's a coming of age. It's a rite of passage. So this is all about coming into equilibrium, how the Divine Feminine has now risen to bring balance and to shift the polarities of the world, because there has been too much of the extreme masculine. It's coming back to sacred male origins, where this is being illuminated, where it's balancing, where there's an equilibrium, there's a symmetry to your world. It speaks of bringing equilibrium between the masculine and the feminine. You could see this playing out in the world right now, where the Divine Masculine energy is being brought to be more in balance with the feminine. The feminine has risen up to balance out this Divine Masculine energy, so that is more sacred Divine Masculine energy. This is going to create a new equilibrium and balance in the world. You're also finding it within yourself. Masculine and feminine energies are within us, and then also in the world. So we're coming from a real divine rising up and blending of the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies, which have been coming up in all the readings. That's what's creating the new world here. It's that. It's the rebalancing of these energies, and the Divine Masculine has been at the core of, and the next one we're getting is Keeper of the Light. Oh my gosh, make no mistake, this is why I'm doing this now. I love these readings at the end when I show a deck review, because the readings are really on point for the time. So Keeper of the Light, I just did a Keepers of the Light reading. I did Raise Your Light reading. I did all those readings for now. So as within, so without. Recharge in nature, peace in silence. The Keeper of the Light is illuminating your pathway. The winged one within this mandala reminds you to keep your heart open and your wings spread wide. Open your world within to reveal your outer world. You have allowed yourself to become disconnected from your spirit, from the light that gives you life. This mandala encourages you to reconnect with all things of nature to rediscover yourself. Your spirit is not hard to find. It has been with you all along. In many shamanic societies, If you complained of being disheartened, dispirited, or depressed, the medicine person might ask, when did you stop dancing? When did you stop singing? When did you stop being enchanted by stories? When did you stop finding comfort in the sweet territory of silence? Dancing, singing, storytelling, and silence are universal healing salves. The point when you stop these activities is where you have experienced a loss of the soul. Sing and dance your spirit back. Enjoy the sweet territory of your inner silence and allow yourself to listen to the inspiring stories of life. And the key elements is crystalline, white ray, emerald green ray, heart chakra, the four elements, heart song, reconnection, material wants, and earthly needs. What I say, we are to rise up with the fullness of all we are. And they kept on saying, this is the time, it came up in all my spirit messages and readings of late, the number one to-do list, the most important thing to do right now, especially right now with what's going on, is to raise yourself on a metaphorical to-do list. You raise yourself to number one. You uplift your spirit. Stay highly connected to spirit. Constantly raise your spirit. When you put yourself on number one on your to-do list, everything else is illuminated on what to do and how to do it. And they kept on saying, keep lightening, raising your light. And we have to consciously do that. Uplift your spirit, uplift your spirit, uplift your spirit, and stay connected to your higher self, to your spirit guides, all of that. Be a keeper of your own light, I want to say, and raise your light, raise your joy. Bring in more joy, bring in more lightness in your day. You know, as darker and chaotic and crazy and things out of our control, that is when we need to tap in the most. Consciously and continuously uplift ourselves and be a keeper of our own light. I want to say keeper of the light. Be a keeper of your light and constantly raise yourself up, spread your wings. You're ready for all that comes, but it's bringing in more joy, more light for yourself as we're going through this rebalancing of energies, divine masculine, divine feminine energies. Oh gosh, and with that, we're getting the new moon. I love this card. This is the one that looks like a jewel to me, new moon. And we have new moon action going on right now this week also. It's all about keep raising your spirits up, open your wings for the new. Everything said, I was getting messages, say hello to the new. Yes, we are changing. Say hello to the new, welcome the new. And here we have new moon. So this is why there's a rebalancing going on also within us. We are coming up with more divine masculine energy and rebalancing and coming into our power. Like they said, come into your power, open your wings, keep uplifting yourself to go forward, new things, new moon. Let's go into new moon. But this is so clear for right now. This is so clear. Yeah, you can't believe this. Create, assess your position, know what you want. Yeah, that's what we're to do. Keep uplifting yourself and go forward, because we're co-creating and recreating right now. They want us to go forward and create. This wasn't even in the Akashic reading. We were literally the muse. We had Archangel Gabriel here for it. It's all like we're co-creating right now. Rise up in your power and go for the new. Say hello to the new. Keep uplifting your spirit. Spread your wings. And here's new moon. Create. Assess your position. Know what you want. We even have the Three of Wands. Like time to expand. Take the next steps. Go forward in your creativity. The calm-filled energy of the new moon is here for you. Breathing in the energy of the new moon can move you to a place of detachment, thus creating clarity and the ability to see new possibilities. The new moon is a sacred time that we can honor by going within and evaluating our life choices. Ask yourself what you need to do to bring your dreams into reality. That's what they want us to tap into, to rise up and do. Co-create right now. The two crescent moons placed on either side of the flower in this mandala are balanced. That's why we come from balanced here. The divine masculine and feminine energies are coming from a balanced place. That's divine ingredients. When you pour balanced energy, we're creating this in the world, this new rebalancing. We're part of this new rebalancing. We're also coming forth with divine ingredients of a divine masculine, divine feminine energy, planting new seeds, rising up, and creating with those divine ingredients. Also in the world, there is such a shift in the divine masculine, divine feminine balancing, and that's what we're doing right now. That's the new creations on a bigger, grander scale, as that's what's forming these new creations. But here they're saying the two crescent moons placed on either side of the flower in the mandala are balanced. One crescent moon is facing inwards, the other is facing outwards, as a direct reflection of your inner and outer worlds. Finding your balance within will thus bring balance without. Furthermore, this mandala indicates that from contemplation and intention setting, one must engage in action. Choose to be the creator of your own world. This mandala supports you as you receptively listen to your heart's desires and allow them to blossom and bear fruit. And this is exactly what it is. We're like a healed magician manifesting in the world. They want you to tune in and listen to your divine guidance and then create with it. Follow your heart's desires and allow them to blossom and bear fruit. So follow your intuition, your nudges, your creative ideas. They're almost like divine ingredients, and then they're telling you to go forward, so within, so without. Like, go manifest that outward. That's creating the new balance. New balance, rise up, uplift your spirit, and then take inspired action and co-create. Create. And here the key elements is rose pink ray, heart chakra, earth, equilibrium, breath, focus, decisiveness, clear direction, manifestation. So that is it. Rise in your power, more balanced, divine masculine, divine feminine, which we're seeing in the world around us. That's part of the new creations, what we're planting with now. It's going to be more balanced energies. You could see how the divine masculine energies have been worked on and the divine feminine. It's a new balancing. You're seeing this individually, what you're feeling within you. And also now the creations are going to be made with more divine balanced energy. We are to stay uplifted and spread your wings for the new, to fly into the new. You are a keeper of your own life through this rebalancing. It's constant shifting, it feels like. We are to maintain our own and rise above and keep uplifting ourselves, to empower ourselves to move forward and bring these new balanced creations out into the world. Manifest, so within, so without. Like I always say, we're not just a magician manifesting, we are to be a healed magician manifesting. This is balance of divine masculine and feminine, uplifted, almost like ascended energy, divine ideas, creation coming from a higher vibration, keeper of the light, of your light, of a higher light, and doing the new creations in a balanced way, so within, so without. And that has been a recurring message, spirit message, and reading. It's been coming out, especially for this time. So make no mistake, I was to show this close-up review today and do that reading. So it's an exclamation point on everything that's going on right now. I love the backs of these cards. So there are 42 mandalas on here. Sacred geometry, beautiful colors. You can really get lost. And again, it will have, oh, I love this one. Universal love. This is what it's all about. So funny. Okay, so this is what they wanted to show this card too. Universal love. Okay, you know what? Let's just read universal love real quick. But I'm saying the pictures, isn't this so, it moves you. It moves you. It's sacred geometry. It's there's some delicate beauty within these cards I just find really exquisite. And to put an exclamation mark, it's all about universal love, is it not? So let's read 14, universal love. I wanted to say you could look up the number right here. You could tap into your intuition. But universal love, okay, it wanted to be seen. Universal love, nurture yourself. I just literally posted that spirit message. It's time to amp up divine self-care, because divine self-care, divine self-love is actually leading to new possibilities and new creations. It's a part of taking divine self-care of yourself, because you're listening to your intuition, you're taking care of your energy, you're following your creative nudges. It's all really divine self-care, to be a keeper of your light, so you stay uplifted and divinely connected for those ideas, for your divine power, so you can pour it into the things that you are to co-create right now for the new. It's really divine self-care. And here we have universal love, nurture yourself as well as others, acceptance and learning through love. And this card graces you with the energy of the Divine Mother and holds the energy of creation and pure love, which was back there. This is a card that resides within every cell of your being. You can access the infinite wealth of love that resides within you at any time. And this card suggests you have been seeking love or approval outside of yourself. This can create pain, and you may feel disheartened that this love has not been reciprocated. This oracle is encouraging you to dive into love. You are now ready for the love you have denied yourself by thinking that self-love was a selfish act. Be reminded that it is selfish not to be the love you are. You can access your inner love simply by accepting yourself in this moment and in every coming moment, just as a mother accepts and loves her children exactly as they are. The Divine Mother sees you through eyes of perfection, which indeed are eyes of love. She holds each and every human in love eternally, just as they are. We got in that reading I just posted about amp up your divine self-care. They even had that card, love your shadow. So they're asking us really to look at ourselves with the eyes of love. You are also being guided to take care of yourself. As this mandala indicates, it is a time to replenish and practice self-nourishment. The Divine Mother is a nurturing energy composed of three core elements: the teacher, the carer, and the inner child. On some level, you have taken on an over-responsibility for your loved ones. This message specifically relates to children if you're a parent. Children require the freedom to be true to their divine nature while being guided by the loving energy of their parents. Remember, each child chooses their parents before incarnating, and often the most valuable life lessons come through the relationship between a carer and child. Be the love that you are, and allow your children or the people in your life and the people you care about to spread their wings and find their way. And the key elements here is the pearl ray, rose pink ray, crown chakra, heart chakra, throat chakra, the four elements: nurture, creation, channeling, the children, foundation, honor, love, throat, and adrenal glands. And we're here to pour out universal love and be more nurturing. Not just, I feel everyone who watches is so nurturing and loving to others, but it's really calling on us to be that for ourselves. Really be that for yourself and allow yourself the freedom to truly love yourself and bloom and go forward with these divine creations and be a keeper of your light. And when you have divine self-care of yourself, nurture yourself as much as you do other people, it starts to be reflected, and you also, it empowers you to be a true keeper of your light. It's so, stay empowered. Do you know what I mean? You have to stay light. Like kept on saying, raise your light. That takes divine self-care, real nurturing, especially during this time. Be really compassionate with yourself. Provide for yourself what you need. Pay attention to your energy. Be a keeper of your own light, because you're part of this divine new creations. This has been coming up over and over again, and it's part of this divine rebalancing and equilibrium that we're getting, that we're planting here. It's profound, like divine cleansing of divine masculine energy, and divine feminine energy is rising up to help balance this energy out in this world, and it's through these new creations. So be a true keeper of your light, and the key to that is divine self-care to make sure that you can do these new creations. That's been coming up over and over again. So that was very clear. So going back to this is Native Heart Healing Oracle, 42 cards of sacred mandalas for raising your vibration. And very clear messages. This was very on point. I literally just posted Amp Up Your Divine Self-Care reading, because that was a direct spirit message to do that reading. And then I had the other one, raise your light. You're part of the co-creation right now. You're really needed to take divine self-care of yourself, because you're needed for these divine co-creations right now. So, and it's all about universal love. More universal love for your, universal love that we're pouring out for others. We're working on all levels to bring that out in the world, and even through the creations that we're doing, these new creations are an outpouring of more universal love, but also so within, so without, right? We have to be a healed magician manifesting. We have to nurture ourselves so we have the divine power, the stamina, the light, the wisdom, the ideas, and the power and the inspiration to do it all. So that's why we have to take divine self-care of ourselves. It's been coming out over and over again. We're needed for these co-creations that are bringing more love in here. Literally, they're bringing in more love in here. They're bringing more wisdom in here. They're bringing in more peace. It has to start with ourselves. So that's why they're saying amp up the divine self-care, because we have to take care of ourselves. We do. We have to continuously empower ourselves, take care of our energy so we're balanced, that we're cleansed, that we're detoxified, and that we're even raised in spirit. Everything can be, they kept on saying we have a lot of energy leaks right now, taking care of your energy, so we're needed for these co-creations, no doubt about it. New moon, and there's a lot of new moon energy right now too. But totally wonderful, on point reading for now. I know I'm rambling on because it was so on point with everything literally I just posted in the last 48 hours. This is the guidebook I was reading from. So again, you open it up and it will have a black and white picture, the 7 sisters, the keywords, and we'll go in for a page or two and even give you the meditation and the key elements. So very informative, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Comes with a guidebook, and then will come in this box. 42 sacred mandalas for raising your vibration. Melanie Ware. Gorgeous, beautiful. I adore this deck, Oracle deck, and perfect divine timing to show it now. It really is. Take care. Bye-bye.